The next team that's going to present is one you did not hear present last year. Every year, the semifinal judges, in addition to choosing the 8 finalist teams, choose a 9th team that's in reserve in case one of the 8 can't present for some reason. RuninOut was number 9 last year, but they've got a great story to tell, and Cheeto Pepler's here to share it with us. It's a restaurant app, and I'll let him tell you about its success over the last year.
Thank you, John. RuninOut is your custom search engine for restaurants, retail, and attractions in the DC metro area. A lot of people ask us, how are you different? How are you different from Yelp? And as you can see in this picture, imagine the internet as a big, juicy, mouth-watering piece of cake. In it, RuninOut would just be a very small slice of that cake. However, if you were to cut into that cake, you can see that while Google and Yelp are more broad, we're more deep. And that's because it's not just finding restaurants based on cuisine or neighborhood. You're looking for that dish, the name of the dish, the ingredients in that dish, how that dish tastes, and how the restaurant looks. And that's how you can find the restaurant. And a lot of people also ask us, how do you make money? Well, believe it or not, making money is not our #1 priority. And that's because we want to raise traction. And what is traction? It's not just about getting users. We believe that traction is getting people to recognize your name, to like your name, and to willing to tell other people about you. And since we don't have a physical address, it was very important for us to get out. So we got out of the office and attended lots of events. We provided free pedicab rides at festivals. Kanita showed up at the Marine Corps Marathon and cheered on the riders. Provided free rides, and we even hosted several events like the election night party at DC Week. And we were able to gain traction. Next. And as a result, we were able to bring people to our events, our food tasting events. And we decided to work with several organizations in the area to host these events. And so restaurants saw that, and then they would come to us and ask us, would you be willing to feature our menu? And of course we would. And but we actually stumbled upon a very interesting idea. Instead of holding it separately, why don't we just combine them? So the restaurants will bring out, say, 30 of the top dishes. We would host an event, invite the public. After we got done photographing the dishes, we would then have the people enjoy them. And it was a win-win situation because the folks who showed up got a fantastic deal. And they got the restaurants got wonderful reviews, and we got paid. So that's what we did. And the next slide, you will see some of the dishes that came out of the event. So we took the pictures. None of the food got to waste because people ate it, and then all the pictures were uploaded to RuninOut. Next. And so we're also active on social media. So on Facebook on a daily basis, we're always posting pictures of dishes, restaurants, chef, and have people guess who they are. And then we've always got free food to give away. So that's why we're able to get a lot of fans. And we also work with a lot of charity events, organizations. We like food, and we also help the homeless. We're also proud avid runners. Has no connection with the name, but we like to support. We'll be supporting the inaugural Women's Half Marathon next Sunday. We're feeding some of the volunteers. And then we're also proud to be involved with Food and Friends. And so next Thursday, Dining Out for Life, there's about 100 restaurants who are participating. And if you would tweet a picture of your dish to RuninOut, we would donate $10 to Food and Friends. So we really want people to do this. So please get the word out. And next slide. OK, so we do have a revenue model, as you can see. Now, RuninOut is free. And we have many restaurants. It's free for the users. We don't try, obviously, to oversell our premium account. The idea is, if you're searching for that particular dish that you're craving, shrimp fettuccine, we will show you the restaurant that serves it. However, if you were the restaurant and you want to feature that dish on our site and have that dish included in the recommendation engine, you would have to sign up for a premium account. We didn't try to oversell, so we kind of met the restaurants wherever their needs are. Some restaurants have said, help us with our website design. Some said, can you manage our social media accounts? And we did that instead. We were happy pretty much to do whatever the restaurants felt was the #1 priority. And some restaurants said, we want you guys to provide online ordering. And that was something that we never considered doing. And we're getting ready to start that. In fact, Burma will be our first restaurant once we launch this summer. As you can see, the way we're going to do the online ordering is a little bit different than maybe Grubhub or Seamless. Our pictures are a little bit more lively. So the pictures, we were hoping that the smiley face will get you to click on it. I mean, after all, if you're going to buy some clothing online, right? You want to see the clothes on the model, right? So when you're going to eat it, why not the same? Now, rest assured, once you click on the picture, you actually get to see a close-up of what the dish looks like before you order. There's a footprint. So we really went after getting the traction before we got the restaurants. So we have about 4,000 restaurants in retail right now that are on the site. And then we're covering the area, I would say about 5,000 square miles from Frederick, Maryland to Fredericksburg, Virginia. We're not in Baltimore yet. We really wanted to focus on the DC Metro before we consider expanding. And we have about 2,000 registered users. As you can see here, most of the people who use the site don't even register. And that is completely fine with us. Although we tell people that you're going to get a better experience by registering, because then you can share your dishes. We will remember what you like, and then we'll recommend something very similar. But if you don't feel like registering, that is completely fine with us too. Would you like to see a demo? Kenita is going to show a very short 2-minute video, and it will kind of step you through what you can do on the site and how you can actually use it. Hopefully, it's pretty self-explanatory. So you can type that dish. You're looking for that souvlaki. You also want to drink a Peroni with it. You're going to bring kids, and you want it in DuPont Circle. And I don't know why you want to bring a date with it. But if you were to, then you can find that restaurant. And once you find the restaurant, then you'll be provided an in-depth view of that restaurant, as well as a gallery of some of their top dishes that you can continue to narrow down based on whatever ingredient you're looking for. Here's another example. So, you may know what you want, but hey, you may be going with someone else. You may be going with your mother, with your in-laws, with your spouse. You may be going on a date. You may be going with your dog, So it does matter, and it matters what the other person wants to eat. So you can search for what you want and what the other person wants to eat, and then you'll find, hopefully, the restaurant and be giving an in-depth view. And this one, I think, is more, I'm looking for romantic, because you're going on a date. And you want music. And, of course, you want it classy. And you want it Italian. And there's the Darlington House. Very similar. But as I mentioned before, RuninOut is not just about restaurants. We do retail. So the next scenario will actually show you some of the examples you can use. It's actually a running store, so a running shoe store. So you can type, I'm a runner. I like to wear Brooks, and if you don't sell Brooks, then I'll be very disappointed. So I want to be able to type in exactly what I want, what brand I want, and find it. And then same for gym. I mean, I could find this useful because you say, well, I want to go work out. I want to have Bikram. Hey, after that, I want a massage, and I also want to take a dip in the pool. So I think we can cut it off here, since we're getting the. If anybody has any questions relating to this.
Wow, impressive.
Oh,
it's not really a question. I just wanted to commend Cheeto on all his hard work. I've seen him at every event there is. He's been at Tech Cocktail. He's been at Student Startups Showcase. He's really passionate about this, and it's a really great product. So.
I have one quick
yes, sir.
question. I was amazed by having 4,000 companies on your site. Can you just give us a glimpse into the effort it takes to get all these pictures and these videos with 4,000 businesses on your site? It must be a pretty big undertaking.
Well, I just want to clarify, 4,000 restaurants. Right, they're participating restaurants. They know they're on there, but it doesn't mean that we actually signed anything with them, because we want to be for the users. So when you use it, you want to get a complete search results. So if you're looking for that piece of steak, filet mignon, we want to show you every single restaurant that has it, and that's why we have 4,000. We do notify them. We do work with them on making sure the menu is accurate. But even if they don't really want to participate, they're still there. Yeah.
Good. One more question?
No, I just want to thank you, John, for scheduling this after lunch.
Good point. You're welcome. Cheeto, terrific.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you for coming.
okay. Thank you for
Really.
giving us